function. Let's click that. Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Wednesday the 7th of April. So starting off looking at the news due out today, we've got crude oil inventories at 330, which may give the oil price a bit of a ding one way or the other, and then we've got the FOMC meeting minutes at 7 p.m. I don't expect much to come from them. The thing with these, unless they've told us some porkies or something like this, and they've been talking about something they didn't say they were talking about, like what we saw with Draghi's previous meetings, the ECB a year or so ago now, we're unlikely to see anything in terms of much volatility coming from these days. So let's just look at the technicals, and that's all we've got to play with today. The euro dollar. Euro has pushed up here, but it's into its underside of its daily 200 as I speak. It's having a sort of second sort of little bite of that. It's pushed further than I expected. I mentioned yesterday I was long. I have taken part profit off just short of the well, just into that monthly pivot, actually short of where it is now. But how do I see it from here? Well, it just looks like it's building another stage of consolidation up, and looking at what we've got, maybe it's got some more upside towards that 4-hourly 200, it may be even beyond. For now, it's difficult to guess. I mean, with the price action, we saw it yesterday, it diverged, as I said then. I did wonder if that was it, but well, it pretty much was. It never came back to its daily pivot. It was a bit further down, so missed out on that, but it did push up. But at the moment, as I say, consolidation, maybe further upside on the euro. Okay, the pound. This is a bit different animal. It's sold off yesterday, strong sell-off yesterday, and well, outside bar there, it's continued to the downside this morning so far. Much softer than I'd have expected in a sense. It's come back. It's caught its weekly pivot there as well. There was the divergence and the little pop-up we had there, a little push up there, butterfly price action really, and then obviously strong sell-off right the way back, and much further than I expected. It never set up anything on the longer side there for me. It just continued going, so that was that, and that's the way it's been. Whether we'll see any sort of reversal of this now is a question. Can't see it. Well, maybe it will reverse and pull back off this S1 pivot, daily S1 pivot where it's sitting at the moment. But I'm keeping out of that at the moment, no surprises. Dolly Yen, we got some big old options expiring around the 110 area, so and 109.50. So price might be a bit pegged on the yen this morning. We'll see what happens, but it's still got its monthly pivot below as a potential target there if anyone's holding it. But I'm just coming down the time frames. There's probably a bit of RSI divergence sitting there. Yep, I thought as much. It's just the way the calculations happened anyway. But the bit of divergence sitting across the lows there on the yen, and well, it's mirrored in here as well. Daily pivot above. Maybe we will see a bit more upside. Very bitty market yesterday, sold off quite strongly there, the dollar against the yen, consolidated. Not seeing too many reasons why. Perhaps I'm just missing things today. Aussie dollar's pushed back into its monthly pivot there, solid, selling off, reacting to that at this stage. It just seems that the euro is the odd one out when I'm looking through these other pairings in terms of strength, etc. At the moment, we're seeing this sort of 4-hour shooting star followed by, well, almost another shooting star. Lower highs through this point here. It does look soft as I'm looking at it here. So soft Aussie dollar. Canadian dollar. Again, Canadian dollar, US dollar, Canadian dollar, US dollar strength coming through, and it's, as I said, it's a picture of most of these markets at the moment. Strength coming through to the US dollar, the euro holding off on better. Looking right away through, yeah, Canadian dollar just taking a shove up there. It's nothing for me to be done on that. It's just already gone by looks of things. May see a correction later on. It's lost its shine, if you like. It's consolidated on the dailies there, and seems somewhat stuck. Yesterday I was looking at the euro yen trade, the euro yen for one stage, but it got very choppy in the end in the afternoon there. Sold off quite strongly and then rebounded, and it's become a bit of a mess at the moment, but maybe it's got further upside with what's going on with a stronger euro, weaker yen. I was just having a look to see there's potential there. Okay, looking elsewhere, quick look at whoops, I wanted to look at the S&Ps. We saw the S&Ps pushed up yesterday. Just pipped into a new high again, and this is all we're seeing. It's sort of new high as it pushes through, consolidating around where it is at the moment. This to me just suggests further upside, so potentially further upside there. Just looking on the lower time frames, it's all around its daily pivot as it sits, and the way it's just consolidating around this high, as I said, suggests further upside. Okay, gold. It can do nothing wrong, those S&Ps. Gold here, well, we've seen continuation of yesterday upwards. Next area of resistance really comes towards that monthly pivot together with the prior highs there. The daily, I'm just looking, daily 50 might come down. The speed it's moving at the moment may come down there, but gold's had a good bounce off those lows. As I said, we'll just see if it can do some more from there, but does look a bit well, like it's still got some more legs to the upside at the moment. That's gold. And oil's messing around here somewhat. Consolidated phase here, didn't seem to take a lot of notice by OPEC's increase in production, etc. There's been some drawdowns on stocks in some places, it's building in others, but we'll see what happens with today. Crude oil inventories later may give us a bit of more pattern, but for now it's very much in a bit of a holding pattern here. But shape wise, I still wonder, it's still got the downside. I'm still short on it personally, but it's running on the old patience, but maybe it will eventually roll over. As I said before, if it breaks the 62.33 level, I'll be standing clear of it and just leaving it alone. I think it's just not producing much very quickly. It started looking good a couple of days ago, but yesterday it just rallied all the way back in there, and at the moment, well, if you're looking for shorts, maybe a break of the trend line that's sitting at the moment back down towards the S1, maybe even back to these lows. Bit of a short-term trade, but not certainly not inspiring, not drawing me into any additional trades at the moment. It's just just not going anywhere really on the dailies. Okay, that's pretty much it there. Bitcoin, let's quick look at Bitcoin. And well, Bitcoin consolidating around these highs here. I did read somewhere yesterday that I think it was LMAX was the big dealer, big trader or liquidity provider for CFD futures, etc. But they're thinking that the sort of it may pop over the 60,000 barrier again here, but their thoughts are it's maybe done in for now. But the way it's just personally, the way it's consolidating around here, you just, again, normal technical analysis would suggest it could have yet another shove up there, but maybe not losing some of the zing it's had in there. But we've had these consolidation phases longer before, and bigger corrections, so never say never with Bitcoin. Nothing on the short time frame there. I don't know why I'm even coming down to the shorter time frame. Okay, that's it for me. I wish you a great day. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye for now. Here we go. That's that jobbed.